All right, welcome back, and straight up to our next discuss for today, celebrating the season responsibly. Now, end of year activities is usually characterized with excess, unaccounted expenditures, spendies. People display wealth, people shop, people buy things without necessarily planning for the next year. Some would say January comes with 5 Saturdays, 5 Mondays, 5 Sundays. In other words, you have to wait for a lengthy period before you have to get back your monthly take home. Now, the question is, how should you spend this period with some level of responsibility, with some level of the future, with some level of 2022 in focus? That's our discuss now. I have with me Indiana Abasi, Karika is a life purpose coach. Many thanks for joining us on the show today.
Thank you very much.
Compliment of the season. Okay, that's a straight up. When we talk about spending or celebrating responsibly, what comes to the mind?
Okay, this period, by the time we enter the month of December, a lot of things happen. A lot of celebrations. People, different associations decided to gather, end of the year parties, churches do get together, and some people that celebrate Christmas also celebrate. Some people are also preparing to celebrate the new year. And if we consider the concept of celebrating is responsibly, it means there should be there should be caution. There should be a level of accountability. It means we should be able to celebrate within our means, knowing that there is not only one December. A December will come and December will go. And if you celebrate all in December, what will happen in January and other months? So you celebrate with a level of accountability.
Now, some persons who feel the money belongs to me. I've worked 365 days. I'm alive. So many things happen. Some persons died of COVID. Some died of sickness. So why shouldn't I celebrate and enjoy my money? It's my money. I worked for it, so I should enjoy it.
I say it is error. Let me bring it something that will help us to understand. Some people live a life of copy and paste, copycats. It is a problem that is originated from the mind. And in the mind, we have the subconscious mind that has the large portion of our mind. We have the conscious mind and the unconscious mind. The unconscious mind is that realms of forgetfulness. You have the experience of maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and you are unable to recollect, or remember such. That is being placed in the unconscious mind. The subconscious mind is where you receive the information. For instance, those that are watching us now live, listening to us, the information penetrates their conscious mind. And maybe in the course of our discourse, they may have decided to maybe have a change in how they celebrate the period. Having, at the end of the program, they step into the society, return back to their base, and you know what? The subconscious mind is activated. The new information getting to the subconscious mind, the subconscious mind will now react because this information is alien. This man is used to celebrating it the way he likes. After all, it's his money. After all, he works for it. He saved all the money from January till December and maybe break the piggyback box, maybe the Osusu, maybe the Akao money, maybe wherever the person saved the money. And it is a recurring decimal. Every year it happens. So now you are telling him to be cautious. You are telling him don't spend all. maybe spend little, use this for this, is an alien. So the subconscious mind will do what? React. That is why you hear people talk of mind reprogramming. And the mind, normally, psychologists have brought a concept through research that mind takes like 21 days, like 3 weeks, or some persons maybe more than that, for you to be able to reprogram your mind, to change, reconfigure your mind, to change a mindset and think in a new patterns. So is their money, is what they, is the experience that has existed there. The subconscious mind takes the belief. Their parents maybe acted that way, their peers acted that way, people that work together in the offices, everybody is spending in excess. Everybody is buying things they wouldn't ordinarily buy in a normal day. So it becomes a culture. So that is why you see them spend, is their money.
So when we talk about the concept of celebrate responsibly, the concept of need and want come into play. How should people draw the line between need and want, necessity to spending?
Okay, need is something you, most time you can't do without it. For instance, you should eat. It's normal. Eat maybe in the morning. Some people eat morning, afternoon, evening. Some eat in the morning and afternoon. Shelter is a need. Clothing is a need. But want is you have a clothes that you can make do with. You have a moderate shelter that is fitted with your income. And maybe because you want to show people you have arrived, maybe because other people are doing this, and you jump into it, you buy excess. Some people bought clothes that they have not put on for months. So why did you buy it? Some people buy clothes in the market, come into the house, and they don't like it. That money is not waste. So that is one. So at this point in time, I think our decision should be based on needs and not wants.
Okay, now let's look at it from the perspective of its season, and this season comes once in a year. Is it wrong if you just get what you want, even if you don't necessarily need them, just because you just want to satisfy that taste?
You're satisfying your ego. Is instant gratification. The happiness is short-lived. I wrote a post this morning on my space on social media. One of the readers said, "Thank you very much for this message. It's apt because January is always a long time." I laughed. January can never be a long time. Highest is 31 days. Is it not so? So other months also, the December is not 31 days. We only have February 28 or 29, depending on leap or
the beauty about December is people get paid earlier
so,
because it's December.
So that is where the problem is. There is no difference between other months and this month. So everything that we do as a people, we should key into our goals. I think that is where the problem lies. Okay. People don't set goals. If you set goals, you will also be planning how you spend your December. How much do you expect to get in December? And out of these, how much will you spend? How much will you keep for January? You know, normally by now, people are supposed to start the process of setting goals for 2022. Some people have already set their goals. I think that is one of my key areas of specialization. I've been able to touch so many on goal setting processes. So if you set goals, personally, I can't buy things that I don't need at this period. No matter how you bring it to my front, no matter how you try to entice me, my yes is my yes, my no is my no. I know what I need.
Now, there's something about this particular season is the quest to impress, which push people to go beyond their wit to get items to impress people. How should this gluten tax be curtailed?
Okay, remember I make mention of mind reprogramming. We need to change our mindset. We need to get awareness of who we are. If you understand who you are, your strengths and your weakness, and you know that maybe if you withdraw money and maybe keep in your house, You have access to that money, you spend it. Can you lock your money at this period? Can you give your bank a directive? In December, this is the only money I want to have access to. Can you also, there are so many saving, some traditional saving methods, some other ones. You can save with the bank, you can save others. I'm telling people what I do. You know, the money to be spent at this time, I save it, and I know that it will come this time, and I plan with that, because I know there is also another. I don't think I will die very soon. You know, if you want to spend and impress people, what will the people do? What will be their response after December? Don't you see friends? If they eat together December, they become enemies, and you begin to cry wolf. So I think people need to understand who they are, their means. Get a plan. Very important. Set your goals. December, this is what I will do in December 2022. Start now. Get your plan in place. Save for that purpose. If you are someone that always travel at the end of the year, can you save for traveling? I want to travel at the end of the year. I will travel to visit my family. And you know that you have parents, you know that you have siblings, you know that you have uncles, you know that you have people you will give rice, people that you give this. Those things normally is good to, you know, it's a period of sharing. I'm not saying we should not share, but if you plan toward it, there is no way you sit down, you write your goals. Goal setting is a process. I always say it's a very serious business. There's no way you sit down and write it that you will be able, you will budget all the monies you have to be spent at this time. It's not possible. The problem is that we don't plan. This time, some companies pay 13 months. Some companies give bonus. Some governments, I think, maybe I'm not a government worker, whether they give bonus or yes, whatever.
Kaduna, you know,
you hear people say, "I wolf money." Do you know that people are talking about a wolf money? Maybe they didn't expect somebody dies in 100,000, they spend it tomorrow. They give you 100,000 naira today. If you ask them the next 2 days, what do you do with the money they cannot account for? Somebody tell me that, oh, do you know that money, I cannot give account of it. Who spent it? Ghost. It's not ghost, it's you. So any money that comes in, you know, that's why goal setting process, we keep reviewing our goals. There are some goals that you set, maybe challenging, like COVID-19 period. You know, I took people on reviewing their goals so that you'll be able to still achieve something. You know, so if money comes in, you didn't expect this money, you can just sit down and set goal for that money, so that you will be accountable. You will be able to give account of 100,000 that comes in, because in as much as human mind is concerned, the ego will push you to spend that money. When that money finish, you will feel guilty.
How about those who are not contented with what they have and go to steal, rob, just to satisfy their thirst, their hunger, just satisfy that want?
You know, people are not contented. What the problem I'm having is, some of these people are people that go to the church, and in the church we are being taught, we read from the Holy Bible, that we should be contented. I think I'm right. We should be contented with what we have. So this person is even criminal tendencies. Some may be influences. I want to be like my friends. And your hand is like this, you stretched. By the time you stretch your hand, you touch some other person's something. It is not attitude. Okay, for instance, people that are saying they are celebrating the birth of Christ, which is only them that know whether Christ was born this time or not. I don't know. But why do you decide to steal, to inflict pain on another person in the course of saying, oh, I'm celebrating? Celebration has to do with happiness. So why do you inflict pains? You see that the two cannot go together. So it's a moral decadence. You are not doing the right thing. And anything that is black is black. Anything that is white is white. It's either you do the right thing or you do the wrong thing. That person is committing crime. I think the security agencies should open their searchlight very well, because this time a lot of crimes take place. It is wrong. It's not supposed to be.
Your concluding thought in 30 seconds, please.
The concluding thought is set your goals. Let your expenditure be tied to your goals. Don't buy things that are not necessary. Go for your needs and let the wants remain. There is also another month. We have January and there will be another December.
Thank you so much, Indiana Abasi, a Karika, a life coach and a businessman. Thank you so much for your time on the show today.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
And this is where we cap it open Society Watch today. Many thanks for watching. Follow us on our Facebook and Instagram, Atlantic Television Network, on YouTube, Atlantic TV Network. Bye for now. Yeah.